Okay, I think that I'm live streaming now. This is interesting. Welcome to my podcast. I was supposed to start with a black screen, so let's do that the right way. Okay, and we're now here we are. Okay, I'm Gary London, and this is the Underdog podcast. This is my debut podcast. Hopefully, you can hear me all right, and hopefully, technically, everything goes okay without a glitch. I spent all day working on getting this microphone working properly and getting the video looking as good as it does in this makeshift studio, which is obviously a green screen. So we will work around that. But I've decided that I am currently, you need to change the video resolution. The current resolution, 1152, which is not supported for this configuration, will be available on uploading our channel. So 24 hours. I don't know what YouTube's telling me about what I'm doing here, but it doesn't. Stream resumed. Okay, the stream is continuing. Okay, it's glitchy. Stream health is. It's probably because my phone is. I'm using a cell phone for my internet, and it's not real good. I might have to borrow my son's phone. He's got more high speed data on his phone than I do. But just real quick, welcome to my podcast. Hopefully, I'll do this very often. I'm planning on talking about little sports, a little politics, maybe. I don't want to get too much into politics. I'm going to be reviewing some guitars of mine, and I'm going to be talking about my band. I've been playing in a band for a long time, and it's been a journey. So I'm hoping to share a lot of interesting band stories with you, which all started when I was very young, and hopefully too I'll be able to play some music and give you a little taste of what, not just the stories that were about our band, my band, and my musical journey, but you'll be able to hear and what some of these things that we were going through mentally. Like for instance, like when you start learning music, you don't hear like the bass and the cymbals and the guitar. You just hear just a massive sound. So obviously, starting in a band was tough at first when we were kids, when you don't know what you're doing at all. I hope you enjoy the Underdog podcast. I'll explain in a moment just why I picked that name. Okay, the Underdog. I always pull for the underdog. I feel like my life has been an underdog story, maybe from the very beginning, with a father that gave me some great genes, but wasn't necessarily there for me. So I've always felt like a little bit of an underdog. I've always gravitated towards underdog movies, and I'm really thirsty. I can't believe it. Like, I started doing this, and I'm live streaming right now, and all I can think about is getting a drink of water. I should have done that in the first place. So, well, hang on one second. I guess I could just go get one. There, just gotta leave the studio for a moment. All right, that wasn't so bad. All right. Okay, I can do this. So, just I just wanted to give you like a little idea, and with sports, I want to talk about the Bills, local sports teams, the Sabres. Finally are good. If you're a local Western New York resident, I live in close to Ellicottville, New York, out here in East Otto, in the boondocks, but we're close to Buffalo, and so we're rooting for the Bills, Sabres, and I've got a little bit of experience in sports psychology and find it interesting. Just like even recently with Nathan Peterman for the Bills finally getting cut. What were they waiting for? I have no idea. But obviously a lot of the fans saw the writing on the wall with Nathan. I don't understand why the coaches didn't agree with what we were seeing. They just had so much invested in him that they thought he was going to have a good game eventually. But with these other guys playing well, it's easy to let him go now. And as far as politics go, I'm hoping maybe to do a whole episode on maybe just do a whole sports show, and maybe do a whole show on politics. I like politics though. It's such a slippery slope. The way things are going in the world today, it's you got to kind of watch what you say with that. And I don't know if I'm planted well enough yet, established to really have too much of an opinion one way or the other. Although I will say that I think that I'm sort of like right in the middle. Musicians and artists are in my view, like the only sane, rational vestige left in politics. That people are so locked into their identity politics, that one side or the other, that they're not listening to each other speak, and it's crazy. And I'm hoping to do some guitar reviews. I own maybe I want to say 15 guitars, and each one has got kind of maybe a little story behind it. And whenever I buy a guitar, I often will look online and look up guitar reviews, and very often the guitar reviews just are not very informative, or not covering what I was hoping for them to cover. So, and most importantly is I want to talk about my band, which has been pretty much occupying my entire life. It's been my main focus, but like so many things, you want to have balance in your life, and so I've found a lot of other interests besides music, which helps keep me balanced and balance helps keep me balanced. People can tend to go too far with not having other things to do with themselves besides just the one thing to earn a living. And I think I've done a pretty good job of maintaining a balance. I said it like 4 times now. It'd be like a drinking game. Every time he says balance, we're gonna chug. And with the this is my first podcast, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. I'm supposed to say that right at the beginning. But I'm hoping that this medium will help me to promote my band and get some things off my chest. Hopefully will go along with some music videos that I hope to create. And I'm still writing songs all the time, and it's fun. But geez, I think I'm running out of things to say. Hopefully somebody's watching this. It's probably unlikely that you are, but I'll probably have fun rewatching this at least. So with that in mind, we'll hope to catch you again soon. All right.